Alright, what's up, Stans? Number one Stan here. Welcome to our new LP of Pokemon Let's Go. Well, you already see that it's Pikachu. Pikachu. The reason we are doing Let's Go Pikachu, one, because this is the version that I bought when it released on, like, 2017, I think? Something like that. And I didn't know that, the Eevee that you would get as your partner instead is just way better. And fun fact, this is actually the second recording for this because I was not happy with how it was the first time. So let's get into it. Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. That's a bad Oak. Cubone! This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokémon. And if you want to know how people tend to interact with these Pokémon, well, some keep them as companions, others have them do battle. As for myself, I study Pokémon as a profession. You can call me Oak, the professional. Now, why don't you tell me about yourself? Happily. I look like that. My name is Stan Aster. Nope, it is not stop. I hit the wrong button. Wonderful. Stan, there we go. Not stop, Stan. Yep, that's me. This boy here is your friend and rival who has grown up right next door to you. What was his name now? You know, we're just gonna call him Buddy. Because, this is gonna be my first family-friendly LP. I've got a few friends who are like, man, I'd love to watch your content with my kids, but you say words that kids shouldn't hear. Well, now you can. I see. His name is Buddy. Pikachu. Stan, my boy. Your very own Pokemon tale is about to unfold. Yes, a world of dreams and adventures where Pokemon awaits. Let's go! It's the name of the game! I'm gonna turn down my mic a little bit because it seems really loud. Hopefully, it's still very audible. Oh, man, look at my hands. Also, my shoes are not shaped, because they're shaped like shoes, are colored like Ultra Balls. So first things first, we're gonna put that on fast. We can leave everything else the same. And, we're also gonna save. I still have the first recording. I'm coming up. I'm coming up. That's not the lyrics to that song. I can't remember what it's called. Hopping at him. Morning, Stan. I don't know why his name's all in caps. What's going on? Got one weird look on your face. So do you. Oh, never mind that. I couldn't wait any longer, so I came to get you. Today's finally the big day. Oh boy. Finally gonna get our first Pokemon from Professor Oak. Oh boy. And become real trainers. Oh boy. Oh, but before we do, you read the email? Reading emails? Bro, it's 2023, okay? I barely read my texts. You better have. Check your computer if you didn't. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna say I did. I'm gonna book it to Professor Oak's lab. So see you there. Get it? Because it's a lab, it's got lots of books. Ah, what a wonderful house. Hi, Mom. Bye, Mom. Hey, oh, never mind. Look at Palette Town. Like an artist palette, because it has many different colors on it. I'm not crazy. That is an oddest shape. That's cool. I want one of those. Well, my good Pidgey, thanks for the help. I don't know how long I'm going to do this voice for. Probably not too long. I think I understand you all a bit better now, thanks to this. What did he do with those Pidgeys? Ah, but isn't Stan? Oh, of course. I promised to give you and Buddy a Pokemon today, didn't I? Well, in that case, why don't we head on over to... Pika! Head on over to Pika. Well, Nani?
Pika?
Look at that adorable face. That name just screams out money. As in, not like it costs a lot of money, but Nintendo received lots of money. My, I certainly wouldn't have expected a Pikachu to be around here. But since the opportunity is presented itself, why don't we practice some Pokemon catching? You just have to throw out your Pokeball and try to land it on a wild Pokemon for the chance to catch it. Oh, the Joy-Con horizontally. I don't know why I'm doing the voice of this. So, as you can tell, I am using the Joy-Cons. Because I don't have the Pokeball controller, and it does not support Pro controllers. And if you, well, I can't really... You hush. I can't really play it, on the Switch itself, while also recording it. That was a pretty fine performance for a first-timer, my boy. Yeah, it's almost as if it's impossible to fail that or something. Why don't you pick up that Pokeball and give the Pikachu you caught a name? Pikachu heard, like, what? Name? I'm out of here, bro. Nah, that's a lively Pokemon if I've ever seen one. How does it hop around in the ball? Gotta go fast! Wait! Come back! Professor! Or wait, that's not Professor Oak talking. Professor Oak? Those Pokeballs, I swear there were only 2 a second ago, but now there are 3. How does math work? A perfectly reasonable reaction, my boy. You see, one of them is a Pikachu that Stan caught just now. The other one's an Eevee that you're gonna choose because this is Let's Go Pikachu. And the third one's a mystery. So wait, Stan, you caught it yourself? Yeah. Well, I mean, I used a Pokeball, but I've never seen that happen before. Oh, how interesting. I wonder which one we should take. Well, my boy, this is it. Take that Pokeball and keep good hold of it this time. Right after I say. Now, I'm not gonna, save or soft reset. It cannot be shiny. The starter Pikachu and starter Eevee cannot be shiny. At all. So, I'm only saving because I don't want a detrimental nature, as we'll see here in a bit. But while we choose our Eevee and go through this cute little cutscene here, let's meet the starters. First up, if you are doing Let's Go Pikachu, this is your starter Pokemon. This Pikachu will have higher stats, base stats, than ordinary Pikachu that you can still find later on. But this one has like 100 base stat total difference, or better, I should say. It is much faster, and its attack and special attack are much higher than normal Pikachu's. Basically, its speed definitely got a big buff, but the other one's got a moderate one. It is pure electric, and the starter Pikachu cannot evolve. If you want a Raichu, you can catch a Pikachu in a little while and evolve that with a Thunderstorm. What a strange Pokemon indeed. It sure doesn't seem to like staying in one place. And then if you are playing Let's Go Eevee, your starter will be Eevee, obviously. It is pure normal type. Eevee as well cannot evolve. Its base stat total did get boosted compared to normal Eevees. Whichever version you are playing, you can catch Pikachus and Eevees later on. Eevee you cannot get till later compared to Pikachu. But, you know, that's fine with me. I'd rather have a better Pikachu and get a normal Eevee later, I suppose. The Eevee in Let's Go Eevee can also learn way better moves. And you'll see what I mean later. What a strange Pokemon indeed. Sure doesn't like Steve. I said that already. But it looks as though it's taking a shine to you. Stan, why not give it a name? You got it, bro. I'm very bad at giving nicknames. So we are gonna just go with, oh, also I believe, both the starters are gender locked. So they can both only be male. So you can't try to breed with the superpowered Eevee/Pikachu later on. Professor, I choose this one. Buddy got an Eevee from Professor Oak. Nobody knows what that third Pokemon is. Maybe there's supposed to be a third version of this game that we never got. The world may never know. Party, that is neutral, I'll take it. I've said this in many of my Pokemon streams and LPs and stuff. I would rather have a neutral nature than a bad nature. So nothing is any better, nothing's any worse. So fine with me. Starting with Thundershock, Growl, and Tail Whip. I will just be using Thundershock, thank you. One nice thing too is you can just change the name at any point that you want. You don't have to go to a certain person, which makes sense. They're yours. Like, how weird would that be? You name your dog, and then later you're like, you know what? I think I can give you a better name. And you have to go to somebody and change your name. Oh, just one more thing. Now you two are sent out as trainers, I'd like to ask your help with something. Take this with you on your journeys. What is that thing, Professor? This is the Pokédex that I've designed. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught, and it makes an entry for each. It's an extremely high-tech tool. Stan and Buddy, I want you each to take one with you. Wowzers, you got a Pokédex from Professor Oak. You'll find you can't get very detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch a Pokemon to gather the most complete data. So go on, catch them all. To make a complete guide to all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm an old man now, too old to get the job done myself. So I want you young trainers to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. A Pokédex, huh? We're gonna meet so many Pokemon, this keeps getting better and better and better and better and better and better and better. Adios, Stan. So it's so weird because this is like a soft reboot, or like a soft remake of Red, Blue, and Yellow, with again slight changes, obviously. Oh, how cute! This is the one you got from the professor. What, you caught it yourself? That's amazing! What should I call you, new friend? Mousy? It's a lovely Pokemon. Pikachu. My, how energetic. I suppose that means you two will be setting off on an adventure today, right? I thought this day might come soon, so I planned ahead and got this for you. You got a town map for Mom. I don't need to use it because I played Pokemon way too many times. Although this is gonna be my second time beating it. This one in particular. I don't know why I'm doing a little dancey singy song. You and Mousy be good to each other. Thanks, Mom. Time to take my enslaved mouse and go beat up other creatures. I mean, what? So Route 1. Let's go over the encounters. Starting off, we have Pidgey. It is a 40% chance to find it in this area. It is a normal flying type, so it is weak to electric, immune to ground. That's bunk. Immune to ghost. It's only really super effective against bug and grass. Flying's an alright type. It does evolves twice. There is another bird Pokemon coming up shortly that only evolves once and it evolves sooner, but its total stats aren't as good as Pidgey's final stats. Very docile. If attacked, it will often kick up sand to protect itself rather than fight back. And after Pidgey, we also have... Well, we'll go with... Oddish. Oddish is exclusive to Let's Go Pikachu with a 30% chance of finding it. And as you noticed, and we'll see more later on too, there are no Pokemon in the grass or in caves. If you don't see them pop up, they're not there, which is nice. So it's a lot easier to avoid Pokemon. But Oddish, like I said, is exclusive to Let's Go Pikachu. It is grass poison type, it evolves at level 21. Then you need a Leaf Stone, which we will not get till later. Its base stats are pretty well. I've never really used an Oddish or its evolutions before. And if you are playing Let's Go Eevee, your encounter will be Bellsprout, who's also grass poison. Slightly worse stats to start, but it is more of a physical attacker. I mean, it's very mixed, its final evolution. And it is slightly faster than Oddish. Oddish is pretty slow. And our last, and, well, I mean least, probably, is Rattata. It's a rat. It's a 30% chance to find it. It is pure normal type, so it's not super effective against anything. But also isn't weak to a lot. And it only evolves once at level 20. It's very fast. Pretty decent attack. It does get faster and pretty decent attack upon evolving. However, one thing to note, there are no abilities in this game. That's what I mean, it's like a soft reboot. It has like some newer gen mechanics, but it also does not. So there's no abilities. You cannot have hold items. So Pikachu will not have static. Rattata will not have runaway or guts when it evolves. Pidgey will not have keen eye, etc., etc. Eevee will not have adaptability, so on and so forth. But yeah, so that is it for the encounters here. Able to chew on anything with its fangs. If you see one, you can be certain that 40 more live in the area. That's impossible, considering there can only be 10 Pokemon popped up at once in this on this route. Route 1, I should say. Now, let me see. Now, again, I'm not going to reset. Jolly. Unless it's a detrimental bad nature. Now, see, it kind of sucks. When I recorded the first time, like I said, I wasn't happy with how it turned out. I was like fumbly a lot. The Oddish we got was actually opposite of what we have now. It had special attack up and speed down. Didn't matter because it's already fun. And based on the fact that I am trying to catch another Oddish right away, yes, Oddish will be on my team. On my practice playthrough / playthrough again, I was using Bulbasaur, but I feel like using Bulbasaur and the other starters is, it's to be expected, and like I said, because I've never used Oddish. Oh no, give it. Adamant's also a bad nature. Let's try it one more time. There are shiny Pokemon in this game, like I said, but the starters cannot be shiny. But when a Pokemon is shiny, you can see it in the field as such. And it's great. So let's go over some of these bonuses. So a successful catch, you will get that every time. If you don't, you wouldn't be able to get any of these other bonuses. Excellent throw. There are 4 different, variations of a catch. There's standard, which you get no bonus. Nice, which you get the smallest bonus. Great is in between. Excellent is the best. First throw adds a multiplier as well. That's pretty obvious if you don't catch it on the first ball, or your first throw, I should say. You just completely miss, you're not going to get that first throw. Technique, if you curve the ball in any such way, or do like a unregular type of throw, that word made no sense at all. Irregular throw, that's what I meant. You'll get a bonus. And if you catch the same Pokemon in a row, you will get a bonus. And as we'll see here, once it, after everybody gets experience, this is the one nice and bad thing about everybody getting experience all the time. If you're trying to raise up newer Pokemon, it's great. So catch combo 2. Only if you catch the same Pokemon. If you run into another Pokemon and you don't catch it, you just run away, your combo will not get messed up. The higher your combo, the more experience you get. I believe it does max out. Your combo can keep going forever until the Pokemon runs away, which can happen. I'm fine with this. Oddish does not really learn any physical moves. It is pretty much pure special attacker. So I'm okay with Bold having slightly more defense as well. It is fine. Whoops. This is another nice feature in Let's Go, which was brought back for like Pokemon Sword, Scarlet Violet, etc. You can just add Pokemon and remove Pokemon from your party any point you want. Oh, I can't favorite you yet. That's right. So just want to double check. Yeah, it is you. Cool. I'm going to put you in front, and we're going to give you a nickname. If I'm not very creative, I'm just going to go with what I named it before in practice. I did change Pikachu's name because I just named it Pika. And I figured, Mousy is at least slightly better. Normal-ish. Get it? Because it's not odd as normal. I'll change the name of it. Person there is just saying you can jump over ledges. There are hidden items in here, and there's also a second variation of hidden items, which doesn't make sense right now, but in about 3 seconds, it will. So if you have a Pokemon following you, and they get an exclamation point and they run up to something, always a good idea to check it, because they can find hidden items that normally would not be there. Now, if I were to click on that bush, there would not be a raspberry here. Raspberries are completely different than how they worked in how they function in normal Pokemon games, where they are just a berry used for whatever. And here they make Pokemon easier to catch. There are 3 levels to it. There's regular Raspberry, which increases it slightly, Silver Raspberry, which increases it moderately, and Gold Raspberry, which increases it exponentially. And this is a very nice feature. Do you want to straight back to the lab? Yes, please. So nice. Don't have to walk all the way back. Why, Sam, back so soon? How's little Pikachu doing? Pikachu. And now we're the anime. Goodness me, Pikachu here seems like it's really coming to be a true partner to you, Stan. I think you've got what it takes to become a great Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have some for me. You can have this. Oh, some more order right. Thank you for bringing it to me. Hey, Professor Oak. It's by my Eevee. Its moves are... Tackle. Raw. Kill it. Whoa, Stan, that's so cool. Pikachu's why on you like that? Oh my goodness. That's outrageous. Why can't my Eevee do that? Because my Pikachu loves me a bunch. Ah, now we have Buddy as well. What fine timing. I've just been delivered some very handy items, which I think I'll share with the two of you. Oh boy, some raspberries that I just talked about. Right, I've been starving. You can't eat these. No, these are for Pokemon, not you. You'll make it easier. Use it, because that's what I just said. That was close. I nearly swallowed up one of them up myself. My dude, he just gave it to you. Now then, you two, it's up to you to decide if you want to catch lots of difficult ones and the folks train over your favorite Mario Kart, you'll find out the way. Cool. Gee, I wonder if we're about to fight a rival. Wait up, whoa, are we? Come on, Sam, you don't do more for one, just catch them. Absolute buffoonery, there's no way. It's called Let's Go, as in Let's Go catch some Pokemon, now Let's Go battle. I mean, come on. You're a trainer, you got Pokemon. Oh my goodness, I was wrong. I've been alive for way too long on this earth, and apparently I did not know you got trainer battles inside Pokemon games. That's bananas. I'll show you exactly what I mean. It's battle time. Your challenge with Pokemon trainer Buddy. Ducky. Go normal-ish. Now, yeah, your rival again will have the Pokemon you do not choose, so he has Eevee, level 6, normal type. Like I said, tackle, growl, kill it for its move. If you are playing Let's Go Eevee, he will have a Pikachu, level 6. Thunder Shock, growl, and kill it, just like our Pikachu has. It's completely fine that he uses growl, because Absorb is a special attack. So I suppose we can go over some of the mechanics here. So like I said, it has newer mechanics and older. It has the physical special split that was introduced in Version 4, where before it was all grass types are considered special, all electric types are considered special, all fire types are special, so on and so forth. Now, the Pokemon is considered physical special mostly on if it actually makes contact, or if it would. Now, Absorb is special. Razor Leaf is physical because it makes more contact. Binding Whip is physical. Which is another reason I want to use Oddish. Because playing through with the Bulbasaur. He's now an Ivysaur. My other profile. Kind of lackluster. Hasn't learned any special moves. Very high special attack. Not very good physical attack. And its best move is Vine Whip. So yeah, I'm excited to use Oddish. I have, however, caught a shiny Oddish. I can't remember what Pokemon game it was, but I never used it because I was like, I don't like Oddish. But maybe I'll like Oddish now. We got money. Oh, jeez, there was no. I went mouthing off like I knew everything. Yeah. Why didn't you catch more Pokemon, dude? You went through the same route I did. Possibly twice, because he didn't get magically teleported here. Why didn't you catch, you know, oh, I don't know, more than just level up your Eevee? Like, the fact that his Eevee was, in fact... Okay, it is 40, so Absorb is slightly stronger, and it's not 20 power anymore. Now, as you may have noticed, through that battle, we did not get much experience. The main gimmick and way to level up is by catching Pokemon. If you catch Pokemon all the time, like you just catch every Pokemon you see, you will be extremely over-leveled. When this game first came out, me and a friend co-opted it. Yes, there is co-op in this game, where every battle becomes 2-on-1, except for certain battles. Oh, we got Sports Fair, so Pikachu can match us now. That's so cute. Oh? You want me to play with you? Okay, but I'm not going to do this much because that's going to make you incredibly broken. So playing with your partner Pokemon will make them just avoid attacks, get critical hits more often, survive at 1 HP a lot, will cure itself of status conditions pretty often. So I will not be doing that. And let's keep going. Now, this guy is here, and he will give us a potion now. But yeah, so when me and a friend were going through this, and we did co-op, we eventually stopped just catching Pokemon. But you can also catch Pokemon, too, with another player. But because we were so high leveled, and we were doing 2 against 1, we stopped. By, like, I don't know, halfway through the badges, we caught new Pokemon still, but we only caught 1. Instead of just catching every Pokemon we're in. And then by the time we got to like the end of the Elite Four, like the very final fights, yeah, it was actually a challenge. And that's with co-op. So, yeah, I will probably do like a soft level limit. I will try not to go higher than any Pokemon. Best I can. Which, speaking of, the function of being able to put your Pokemon in and out of the box anytime you want is great, because our Pikachu is the highest level already, level 7. Every Pokemon can experience when you bait an opposing Pokemon, or you actually catch Pokemon. If you don't want that to happen, you don't want Pokemon to become too overpowered, and you want to level up lower leveled ones, because in a fight, as you'll see, so we got 12 experience. I'll go over that in a little bit. The other Pokemon only get half. But when you catch a Pokemon, everybody gets the same experience because you're not fighting a wild Pokemon in most cases. Now that little sparkly at the +1 we got, of course it had to be for speed. Sometimes you can just get a bonus stat. So instead of just +1 speed, we got +2. And there, along with money, every time you beat a trainer, not only will you get money, they will give you items. Typically Pokeballs, Great Balls, things like that. But they can give you healing items and other items of the sort. Well, when you send it in, you can go to Pokemon Center. Let's see, do I need to? Survey says no, not really. So we are going to do this little tiny route. It's not even a full route. We can't go there yet. But first, we're going to come up here. There is a potion, just like the old games. I've played Pokemon way too much to know that. So let us go to Route 22 and let us start going over the few new encounters we can get. Starting with Spearow, 30% chance to find in the wild, and there he is right there, or she. Normal flying, just like Pidgey. This is the other bird Pokemon I'm saying we get soon. It has higher attack, and higher HP than the Pidgey family. And it only evolves once, at level 20. So in the short run, it will have better stats. In the long run, Pidgey will have better stats. If you're looking for more of a physical attacking bird, Spearow is better. Spearow's final evolution compared to Pidgey's final evolution. But if you want speed, along with a good mix of moves, Pidgey's gonna be the better choice. And I can't remember when we get it, but Mega Evolutions are in this game. If you're wondering, you're like, well, Stan, you said there's no hold items. How can they Mega Evolve if they can't hold the Mega Stone? I will show you once we get there. I wish that's how they did it. It's great. Mousy level 8. Pidgey level 7. I don't care. I will take Pokemon that we don't use with, just so I don't have to try and catch or evolve forms later. You can catch pretty much every Pokemon in your version, including its evolutions, for the most part. There's a few exceptions. So yeah, I will try to just evolve the ones that I'm not using and cycle through that way. Next, we have Nidoran female. It will always be female, obviously. 20% chance. It is pure poison. It does evolve into poison ground when it is fully evolved. And evolves first at 16, and then you need a Moonstone, which you cannot get for a little while after the first gym badge. It is more defensive of two Nidorans. This is Nidoran male that we're running into. But it does learn a pretty good variety of moves. It learns more special moves than the male counterpart, which, since we're on the subject of... Yeah, so 20% chance, again, pure poison, and it becomes poison ground. More offensive, and learns more physical moves. They're both great Pokemon when they're fully evolved. And again, you need Moonstone, can't get out to the first badge. But you probably wouldn't be at level 16 unless, again, you just catch everything you find ever. But even then, the higher Pokemon get, the more experience they need, and the less experience they get from wild Pokemon. Jolly. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. So again, I will try and just catch every, at least one of every Pokemon on a route. Let me control this here. So if you run into Pokemon, say you're trying to get a high catch combo to increase the chance of getting a shiny, and you accidentally run into a different Pokemon. This is a guaranteed capture, and the Pokemon loses you. Oh, hey, look at that. Didn't take me so long to find a female this time. So, there are pros and cons to playing with a Joy-Con / the little Pokeball controller compared to playing it on the Switch itself. playing on the Switch itself, which I can't do because then I wouldn't be able to record, like I said. You don't have to worry about throwing the ball properly. You just move the Switch. It's got the gyro controls. Because later Pokemon will move around left and right. And then you just press A and it throws it right at the middle. You know, compared to accidentally overthrowing like it did, or underthrowing, or missing if you're trying to throw curveballs would be fancy. But you can't throw curveballs and get like technique bonuses if you're playing handheld. So again, pros and cons to each one. Now let's see. What is your modest? Man, those are both very good natures. Now modest, you know, again, because it does learn more, or it learns a pretty good physical moves as well. Special moves. Oh, modest is the best. Jolly is really good. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'll use either of the Nirvans. Because I mean, we did just get our second member, and I don't want to have half our team ready. But it might be. Because Charlie is pretty good. You might be semi-permanent team member. We'll see. And again, I don't want two of the same types. Because both weak psychic. We won't find any psychic types for a long time. We'll fight any psychic types for a long time. Yeah, so up here there is an Antidote, which I forgot the division right. I was making it. Now, once Pikachu or Eevee come up on your shoulder, you can have a second moment all around. Because Pikachu / Eevee, once they're up there, they will not point out items. Oh, hey Stan. So you can come over here for a optional rival fight. This fight will be available to you from after you give Oak the Parcel, and you make your way through here up until you beat the first gym leader. Once you beat the first gym leader, you come back here. This fight will not be. So if you want a little extra experience and see how well you are, you know, it's good for you. And we're in a bad situation because Hunter only has. Which is level 3? You don't have Gust yet. You know what? Let's try it. So we will have 2 Pokemon. And level 3. I believe that's the same for both versions. Not quite sure. I'll probably do more in-depth for gym leaders, not necessarily rival fights. But then his other Pokemon will be using the starter. And pretty much the same moves as I had the first time. Yes. Oh, here we go, found this every single picture. Oh, well, I know what you're thinking. Sand isn't flying or resist grass. You're right. But we have +3 special type. So yeah. When I say +3, it's hard. It's very in-depth. Basically, Pokemon can have up to +6 or -6 or any stat. And I want to say +3 doubles it. I think it's like +1 is like 20, 25% more. +2 is like 50% more. +3 is like 20%, so it doubles it. +6 is 200 or 300%. So it's just nuts. So even though Pidgey resisted it, Absorb still did a ton of damage because of Harvest. Plus, if you're using a move is the same type as your Pokemon, Absorb the Traps, you get a bonus to it, where it does 50% more damage. So, Absorb is 40 power, but because we're Grass type, actually 60 in basic calculations. If you resist a move, you take damage. So, at 60 power, you could use like 30 power for it. But because of our growths, it was taking much more. Like this Eevee is dying because... Oh, Eevee does have Quick Take. Again, if there were abilities in this game, Eevee would probably be a better version to go with, because it would get adaptability. Hopefully. Hopefully. But there's no ability, so we don't gotta worry about that. Maybe battling like this is how we get strong. Honestly, oh, that works too. It's kind of hard so we both get a Pokemon League. Yeah, the Pokemon League is like the final area, basically. Doing the shaky thing down there, as you can see. Is how you play with Pikachu/Eevee after big fights. They, want to be played with, and they have like something to say about it. But we're gonna say no because I don't want Pikachu to be super broken. Down here is 5 Pokeballs. So even though it's one item, you can find multiple different items in there. So let's go back. We're gonna heal up, and we are gonna call it for this episode. So yeah, I'm much happy with how this recording went compared to the other one. I still have the old video. I might just upload it later to show, or I might put it on private and share it in like my Discord and stuff, so people can compare. Yeah, I feel like this one was way better. I was more confident. I wasn't fumbly as much. And I like how I did the Pokemon descriptions and the encounters. Very cool how I did the first time. Maybe I will use it. Just because I don't want to use the 2 Pokemon and then they become super high level. Because I will take them with. Because I will need them. But I don't want to use them every fight. Yeah, so thank you all for tuning in. The game again before I forget. And I have to redo all this. But yeah, so thank you all for tuning in to the first episode of our new LP. I hope you enjoyed, and luckily I'll still be able to get this video up on time. I was a little worried, whoops, when I had to redo it, and then I had to like redo a bunch of stuff. But yeah, look at that, it will still be up on time. Which, I mean, you guys will see that because it will be up on time. But yeah, so thank you all for tuning in and watching. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you for the next part. And you know what? I'll actually use the map. Sure. So yeah, so we will do this a couple times. And next we will go through Route 2, Viridian Forest, and make our way to Pewter City. And yeah, we will go from there. So I will see you all for the next one. Bye.